when I think about looking at a steady state training, steady state training is like, you know, going out and jogging, and you're gonna go a 30-minute jog, you know, just at a continuous steady pace. That's steady state training, 30-minute jog. In interval training, you know, to develop more speed, more muscular power would be more like, well, maybe you do a 400-meter run, you know, at a certain percentage of effort. And then after that 400-meter run, you have a recovery period of, you know, maybe it's 2 or 3 to 1. If it takes you, you know, 1 minute to run it, maybe you have a 3-minute recovery, and then you have a repeat. I mean, both types of steady state training and interval training can produce, you know, some benefit, but the benefits are specific to really the intensity of the work. And a lot of what I see that's supposedly interval workouts, the way the program is put together, that there's no real recovery between the hard efforts, or the interval's so long that you really can't do a hard effort. If you're doing something over 60 seconds that's hard, it's going to come to where it's more of a steady state. If you do too many things without enough recovery, it makes it more of a steady state workout. Or if the workout's so long and you have so many exercises that you have to get through, you tend to just pace yourself. So I think true interval training is more about high intensity effort that's based on a time frame of 10 seconds to definitely not more than a minute probably. And then you have a recovery ratio of anywhere from 1 to 1, or, you know, 1 to 3 times as long recovery, to where you actually can let your heart rate go back down and recover from that bout of high intensity effort. And then you can do another high intensity effort. There are two different types of training, and a lot of the fitness world, the way they do interval training, they do more steady state training than true interval training, because they don't build enough recovery time between bouts of intense exercise. So what happens is they have this whole list of exercises that they do, and it has to be done in a manner that's lower intensity, because there's so much work to get done and there's so many exercises that you can't work that hard for that long. So a true high intensity interval training is based on intensity and not volume. There's not going to be a high volume with interval training. You can't work out hard and work out long. You know, running a marathon is hard, but it's enduring hard. It's not at the moment muscularly hard, like going around a track and running a 400 meter as fast as you possibly can. There's two different effects. One's enduring, one's more anaerobic. And you know, true high intensity interval training is more, it's supposed to be anaerobic, not steady state enduring training.